On Apple Valley News Now at 6, homeowners left stunned after they learned of new property assessments that could mean increased taxes.
And it's a beautiful evening and we have a warm weekend ahead, but those temperatures are changing next week. All the details ahead in my first alert forecast.
And Prosser Police releasing photos seeking information about several vehicle prowls and break-ins.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
I'm up, and again, I get it, but I'm up 121,400.
Homeowners in Benton County got a shocking notification this year, many finding out their home value went up by tens of thousands of dollars. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. The Benton County Assessor sent out that annual notice this week that your home value might be changing at the start of the year. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald sat down with the County Assessor, Bill Spencer. He explains it's not necessarily the case that if your home value increases, your taxes are increasing too.
One Benton County homeowner says she expected her house value to go up, but not by this much. She says the value went up by more than $120,000.
Maybe they've added on an in-ground pool or a garage or another structure. I don't know. That makes a big difference, but we've done none of that.
Dozens have gone to Tri-Cities Facebook groups asking why this large increase in home value is happening.
I've seen people showing anywhere from 50 to almost 300. I've seen some at 285 plus, so that's huge.
According to Benton County Assessor Bill Spencer, some people will see more of an increase than usual on their annual home value change notice. He says during the years of COVID-19, the assessor's office took a measured approach to home value.
And unfortunately, what we saw here in the Tri-Cities, values got even crazier during that time, and so we got a little bit behind in our values, trying to be 100% of market value, where the state of Washington wants us at.
He says because of those 3 years of underestimating the market, now they're catching up, and that's why there's more of an increase than normal.
Because of the 3 years, we kind of ticked behind more than we really wanted to. We got a little more aggressive this year. That's why there's a little bit more of an increase than normal, but it's still right in line with what the market is saying.
This also means the budget for property taxes around the county is shifting. But Spencer says just because your home value goes up doesn't necessarily mean your property taxes will go up.
They're not one for one. Sometimes your property values go up and your taxes go down. It just depends on how equally we're treating everybody, so that you're not taking my property tax burden and I'm not taking yours.
For this homeowner, she says she's shocked and disappointed due to the lack of communication.
And I'm not saying that the market value hasn't gone up. It has, but they could have warned us. I would have thought it'd be nice if they could do increments.
While the housing market has been in the record highs recently, with the home value change reflecting those rates, Spencer estimates that if the market goes back down, we could see a home value drop once again. In Benton County, Riley Fitzgerald, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, you do have the right to file for an appeal within 30 days of receiving the notice of change if you think something is wrong with your property assessment. And the county assessor encourages you to talk with his office in person, over email, or over the phone before you file for that appeal. There's also a senior exemption program for people who qualify for reduced property taxes. The assessor says you can check it out and contact his office if you have more questions. New tonight, the Benton Franklin Health District issues renewed warnings about toxic algae along the Columbia River. Specifically, their sampling detected high levels of toxic algae in clumps of material along the Columbia River shoreline. The district has also received reports of the death of a dog. That's not yet confirmed that the animal died from toxic algae. The health district warns people and their pets to avoid the water at Howard Amon Swim Beach, Leslie Groves, Columbia Point, all in Richland, and Wade Park in Pasco. If your dog goes into the water at one of those locations without warning signs, rinse them after they go swimming. Don't let the animal lick its fur or chew on clumps of material along the shoreline. You can also report any suspected toxic algae poisonings to the Benton Franklin Health District. That number is there on your screen, 509-460-4205. Also be sure to thoroughly wash any human skin, yourself or your kids, that comes into contact with the water. Now, toxic algae contamination can present symptoms. It can even kill dogs within 20 minutes of contact. So this is what you need to look for. Exposure in animals could show up as weakness, staggering, difficulty breathing, convulsions, and then death. In humans, signs of contamination include numbness of the lips, tingling in the fingers and toes, and dizziness. We also have continuing coverage tonight. 2 fires in the Yakima River Canyon that started earlier this week are now considered 60% contained as of last check. Fire officials say they're making so much progress that crews were actually able to do some training exercises today during that fire response. It's not clear yet how the fires started on Tuesday. They've burned more than 500 acres so far. Now let's talk about your forecast. It is still pretty dry out there. Stacey Lee joins us now with a look ahead.
Nice and dry and beautiful this evening. Again, clear skies on our Legends Casino Skycam, Columbia Point in Richland, 85 degrees. Feels like 82. Our sunset tonight at 7:10, and winds are light at 9 miles per hour. Elsewhere around the area, we've got 80 degrees right now in Ellensburg, 83 in Yakima. We're at 86 in Hermiston, 77 in Dayton, 84 Walla Walla. Temperature trend again, we're trending above average into the weekend, and then we drop off drastically as we get to the first part of next week. In Yakima, same thing, above average, and then that cool down, it comes quick and it comes fast, and it is going to be a good 10 degrees or so below the average. Here's your evening planner for tonight. Again, look at the skies, nice and clear, beautiful. 68 at 9 o'clock, Tri-Cities. In Yakima, again, a beautiful evening down to 65, and in Yakima this evening, 66. Again, beautiful evening out there, so clear and cool tonight. Calm winds, weekend warm up, get ready for it. It's the final weekend of summer, and get ready for those much cooler temperatures next week. I'll get to all of that in your First Alert full weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. We're tracking developing news now at 6. The city of Walla Walla has evacuated the Marcus Whitman Hotel downtown because they said there's a smell of volatile chemicals coming from the basement. Now, according to the city of Walla Walla, readings indicate potentially unsafe conditions, again, in the basement of the hotel. First responders haven't been able to locate the source of the fumes so far. The city says the building has been evacuated out of an abundance of caution. Walla Walla Fire is also in touch with the Department of Ecology, which is providing assistance. The West Richland woman accused in the murder of her ex-husband appeared in Benton County Superior Court this morning. 36-year-old Shanna Gardner is charged with first-degree murder in the killing of 33-year-old Jared Bridegan in Florida last year. The states of Washington and Florida are currently working on the extradition process, but the paperwork hasn't been finalized yet, so another hearing has been set for October. Gardner's husband has also been arrested in the case and is facing a murder charge. He's pleaded not guilty. An acquaintance of the couple did plead guilty to shooting Bridegan last year. Florida prosecutors say he has agreed to testify against the couple. Now, Gardner's next court date is scheduled for October 5th. Yakima police have arrested a 15-year-old boy they believe shot another teenager multiple times outside of Eisenhower High School in a drive-by earlier this week. Police say the 15-year-old shot a 14-year-old boy early Monday morning outside of Eisenhower High School. The 14-year-old was hit multiple times and airlifted to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle for treatment. Investigators say they were able to follow leads and tips from witnesses to identify that alleged shooter, but again, they have yet to identify the driver in this case. The teen was arrested at a home in the Lower Valley. He's being charged with first-degree assault, drive-by shooting, and second-degree unlawful possession of a firearm. Yakima police say they will not be releasing any more information about this case. Today, hundreds of Yakima Valley residents flocked to the Valley Mall in Union Gap for the grand opening of Nordstrom Rack. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us this is more than just a way to save time on your next shopping trip.
The new Nordstrom Rack in Union Gap has designer clothes, handbags, makeup, and 13,000 pairs of shoes at discounted prices for Yakima Valley shoppers, but without the hours-long drive to Seattle or Spokane.
We have a lot of people that, I was one of them. I grew up here and I had that thought of, there's nothing ever happens here, nothing's growing, and we're being part of that positive change.
Bringing in more stores and restaurants to keep people shopping local and helping the Valley's economy, as well as the 50 employees hired on at the new store.
You enter a community to not only, serve in terms of selling things, but also to create jobs in the community that you're going into, which we're absolutely here to do. We believe that we can offer a fun working environment, a place where people can come and make a good living, grow a career.
Or get extra help during the holidays with seasonal positions.
And have an opportunity to contribute to not only the growth of, the business that they're a part of, but the team that they're working with, and also that they would benefit personally. We are always hiring. Always.
And opening new stores all the time.
I heard about the Tri-Cities this morning from some people here telling me we better take a look. So you could strike the not yet, because it really is a not yet. But I have heard that we need to look there, and so we will.
Nordstrom Rack will be open from 10 to 9 Monday through Friday and 11 to 7 on Sunday. In Union Gap, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Valley Mall officials say they are continuing their efforts to expand. They're expected to have a total of 6 new leases signed this year. Still ahead tonight, an issue impacting soup sold at Costco. What you need to be aware of, especially if you have a gluten sensitivity. Those details coming up. Sunshine up and down the Mid-Columbia. Our weekend looks warm, but we are also talking about a big change ahead. Stacey Lee is tracking that in your First Alert forecast. And a premier event in the Tri-Cities is getting underway. We're talking about a sneak peek at Sausage Fest next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are! Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
Switch to Spectrum One and get internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile. Call 1-833-685-4999.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
It's fine. It is! It's fine! It is fine. Is it fine? No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Is your home in need of a remodel? Then transform your living space with help from Costless Carpet.
Have you heard about Costless Carpet's new Rhino SPC? It's changing the flooring industry. Durable, waterproof, with amazing looks that are blowing our customers away. Rhino SPC has 20 and 30 mil wear layers, making it more durable and easy to install. Costless Carpet stocks over 25 different visuals and has wide planked woods and 12 by 24 tile designs too. To find your nearest store, visit costlesscarpet.com.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months on most 2024 Cadillac models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
New at 6, several vehicle prowls and burglaries are under investigation in Prosser. Police say someone broke into multiple vehicles in the areas of Malibu Drive, Southwest Calandron Drive, and Rio Bravo Street. In addition to theft, those break-ins damaged the vehicles. Using security camera video, police have gotten these pictures of the suspect. They say at the time he was wearing a black baseball hat, black shirt, black shorts, and white shoes. If you have information that can assist the investigation, you can contact the non-emergency police line. That's 509-628-0333. Today, Christ the King Catholic School had its annual chicken dance competition to kick off the start of the 47th Sausage Fest fundraiser. The theme this year for the 8th grade interpretive dance was only the biggest hit of the summer, Barbenheimer. Apple Valley News Now's Morgan Huff got a glimpse at the sights and sounds of the competition.
47 years ago, a group of people said, what can we do to raise funds? And they started the very first Sausage Fest, which was tiny, and now it's grown to the third largest event in the Tri-Cities. It's affordable and it's family friendly. Yeah, it's awesome.
Everyone bow, everyone say thank you. Our best bows. You guys all did so good. Amazing.
We've pretty much started practicing it since the first couple weeks of school, and now we have it all completed and we're going to perform it. We have some of our classmates are choreographers for the dance, and they come up with the dances themselves, and then we get to put it together and perform it.
Come on, Barbies. Let's go party!
Waking up to action dust. I wipe my brow and I
sweat. Level, all right? So before we go, we do want to.
Lots of creativity there. Thank you, Morgan. More Sausage Fest fun begins tomorrow in Richland at Christ the King Catholic School. It goes from 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. Then it all starts again Saturday from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And be ready for the warm temperatures if you're headed out to Sausage Fest. Going to be very warm this weekend. Delightful light winds and a nice evening as well. 85 degrees right now. Dust Devil Giza Stadium Sky Cam. Feels like 82. Winds are light at 9 miles per hour. Our sunset at 7:10. It's gorgeous this evening. Let's take a look at temperatures elsewhere around the area. We've got 80 in Ellensburg, 83 right now in Yakima. It is 84 in Walla Walla as well as Pendleton, and 86 in Hermiston. Let's take a look at winds. Again, we've been seeing those gusty and breezy winds all week here along the foothills of the Yakima, east slopes I should say, and through Ellensburg and including the Columbia River Gorge. But going through the weekend, things are looking much calmer as we get through. A little bit breezy down the Hanford Reach in the morning, but winds overall staying pretty light throughout the entire weekend. So you're not going to get any nice cool breezes because those temperatures are warming up. Now we do see those winds picking up just slightly through the Columbia River Gorge on Saturday. Reason for the heat is our ridge of high pressure sitting right on top of us. Look at the clear skies. Again, the only activity we see is way out on the coast, and most of that staying to the north of our region. But again, we'll see a shift in the weather. It'll start to change as we get into late Sunday into Monday, and then we'll see a cold front start to move across the area. Here's what those temperatures look like over the next 24 hours, cooling down in the 50s, nice cool evenings, and then heating back up. But again, beautiful clear skies throughout. Tri-Cities again, a little bit warmer here. We'll cool down to the lower 50s and it gradually climb up to the upper 80s, close to 90 as we move through your day. Tonight, beautiful evening, clear skies, starry night. Go check those out, and great sleeping temperatures. 50 degrees in Sunnyside, 53 overnight in Yakima. Moving into the Columbia Basin, 40s and 50s here as well. 51 for Hermiston, Hanford, Tri-Cities, and 53 in Prosser. 47 tonight, Moses Lake. Moving over into the Blue Mountains, 53 tonight in Dayton, 55 Milton Freewater. We'll see a low of 48 tonight in Pendleton. So a little on the cool side. In fact, they were talking about temperatures getting down around freezing in the upper elevations like in the Meacham area. Temperatures for tomorrow again increasing, getting into the weekend, close to 90 degrees tomorrow. So very warm and potentially breaking some records. Typically we're seeing temperatures in the lower 80s this time of year. So again, nice and warm moving through the weekend. Planning your day tomorrow, again out the door on the cool side, nice and warm midday, cooling down by the evening. In Walla Walla, a gorgeous day with clear skies in the evening, down to 70 by 8 p.m. And in Yakima, beautiful day. You'll be in those 80s by noon, 70s by 8 o'clock. Now let's count down to the holidays. It's just 8 days until fall officially begins, 47 days till Halloween, 70 days till Thanksgiving, and well, it's not too soon to start Christmas shopping, 102 days away. Our short-term forecast through the weekend, again, the 80s and 91 will be the high temperature Saturday in Yakima, dropping down in the 50s overnight. Tri-Cities slightly warmer. Our warm day Saturday, 92, nice clear skies. A little overcast. We'll start to see the cloud cover move in and those temperatures begin to drop on Sunday. And then Walla Walla, again, beautiful weekend there with cloud cover coming in on Sunday as well. Lots more to get to with more weather and more right here on Apple Valley News. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacy. Still ahead, a focus on veterans this weekend in Walla Walla. We're talking about that in just a moment. Plus, what do you need to know about a misbranded soup sold at Costco? That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We cumulatively now have a total of $1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to support the community. And for me, I want the customer's buying experience to be just that. Understanding what their motivation is and also knowing that the activity they're having with me is going to have a direct reflect on what we're going to do with Make-A-Wish for the calendar year.
Find your way home in a new Mazda from McCurley Mazda.
Since 1968, Sundown M Ranch has helped over 200,000 patients and families recover from the effects of substance use disorders.
I was ashamed, humiliated, and not sure if I could be helped, but I listened and found a completely different way to live by spending time at Sundown.
I did not believe there was a way out of the dark hole my life had become. Sundown M Ranch provided a foundation for me to find a new way to live.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
At All City Transmission, we're proud to be American and proud sponsors of the Great American Flag Swap.
Honest work, quality price, All City Transmission.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, you know the stakes are high, the offers low. When the chips are down, who will stand for you? The big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will double down to get you the full compensation you are owed and you deserve. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn, Bulldog Tough.
We have a recall alert tonight for water bead toys sold at Target. The recall impacts the Chuckle and Roar Ultimate Water Beads activity kits from Buffalo Games. Affected kits include those sold across the country in stores and online between March and November of last year. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says if the beads are consumed, they get larger inside the stomach. That can cause intestinal obstruction. Investigators say one baby died and another was hurt. You need to stop using them right away. Keep them away from the kids if you have them in your home. Return the product to Target or contact Buffalo Games for a refund and instructions on returning the kit. And attention Costco shoppers, a health alert regarding a product with an incorrect label. This involves Kirkland Signature's chicken tortilla soup. It was mistakenly labeled gluten-free and it is not. The Food and Safety Inspection Service says this is a public health warning, not a recall, because Costco has already pulled the product, but you might have it in your fridge or freezer. The soup was sold in 2-pound tubs with an expiration date of November 23rd of this year. The USDA said it was sent to Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, along with several other states. So if you have any containers in the fridge, bring them back to Costco or just toss them out. That product, they say, would only cause problems for someone with a gluten sensitivity. They serve their country. Now an Eastern Washington community will put its focus on local veterans and their needs this weekend. We're talking about that next, but first, Stacey Lee has our reason to smile.
That's right. Today's photo of the day is a reason to smile. How about this? Lavender in bloom. Now, Dee tells me this lavender wasn't even blooming last week, so there it is. Thank you for sharing, Dee Hahn from Walla Walla. Remember, Reason to Smile is sponsored by West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental in Pasco. And for your photo to be featured, just send me a photo at slee@applevalley.com.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Spicy chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji, and wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill. There's more behind the store.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
The Labor Day sale has been extended this week at all Walker's Furniture stores with some of the biggest discounts of the year, or 5 years no interest financing with no money down, so you can leave your checkbook at home and pay for it later. Get drastic discounts on all bedroom and comfortable new living room furniture with big savings on our large selection of mattress sets, including Beautyrest hybrid sets, making it the perfect time to furnish your life for less during the final week of savings at Walker's.
Thank you for getting groceries, Mika.
Of course. Happy to help. Will Medicare cover any of these bills?
I thought it would, but it doesn't.
We'll get through this. I will always be here for you.
I know. But what about you? I don't ever want you to be in this situation.
Don't worry, Dad. With WA Cares, I'm earning long-term care benefits with each paycheck. That money will be there when I need it.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back. An important event to assist veterans in Walla Walla takes place this weekend. The annual Veterans Stand Down runs Saturday from 9 until 2 at VFW Post 992 in Walla Walla. The online definition of a Veteran Stand Down is an event in which VA staff and volunteers provide resources and services to veterans. This event will offer information on those VA services and support, such as housing, employment, mental health services, and veterans benefits. Lunch will be provided. Pre-registration has already closed, but walk-ins are welcome. If you need more information, you can call the number there on your screen, 509-524-2936, and ask for Wendy Cheng. Still ahead, we'll take you to the e-bike expo that is underway right now in Kennewick, plus a looming deadline tonight. Will United Auto Workers walk off the job? And a chase on the Columbia River after someone stole a fireboat early this morning. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
We are just hours away from the United Auto Workers strike deadline. At midnight, the union says thousands of workers could participate in a series of targeted strikes if no agreement with the big three automakers is reached before then. Gloria Pasmino reports a strike could cost the auto industry billions and have an economic ripple effect.
We are preparing to strike these companies in a way they've never seen before.
Ready for the picket line. Thousands of U.S. auto workers could walk off the job Friday at midnight, launching a series of targeted strikes at individual plants run by some of the nation's largest automakers. Known as the Big Three, General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis are facing ambitious demands from the United Auto Workers Union. The list includes an immediate 20% raise in hourly pay, followed by 4 additional raises of 5% over 4 years. They also want retiree health care coverage and job protections. One worker says the toll of factory work is something you can't measure in dollars.
We wear our bodies out for these companies, and it's just part of our story, but we deserve to be compensated.
Company execs say they're negotiating in good faith.
We made our first offer almost 2 weeks ago to the UAW. We've made 3 offers since then, and we've had no genuine counteroffer on any of those.
As the deadline quickly approaches, hope for a deal is dwindling.
They spent more money enriching shareholders in a year than they spent on us in the entirety of the last contract cycle. They want to scare the American people into thinking the auto workers are the problem. We're not the problem.
Gloria Pasmino, Apple Valley News Now.
We'll continue tracking this story and bring you those updates as we get them. But for right now, let's talk about your local forecast. We are seeing temperatures rise. Stacey Lee joins us now with a look ahead.
It's been another beautiful day outside, and look at our temperatures, still nice and warm. We're at 80 degrees right now in Ellensburg, 83 Yakima. Look at Toppenish at 84, moving into the Columbia Basin, mid 80s here, 85 Tri-Cities. A little cooler on the foothills here, 84 though in Pendleton, 83 Walla Walla, and a cooler 76 in Dayton. Almanac people want to know, and we were talking about possible record breaking now. Not there today, but those temperatures getting close to 90 are getting close to some records. Again, that's what it looks like in the Tri-Cities. Yakima forecast 84, normal is 80, so again we're hitting above average, not the record there as well, but potentially this weekend. Here's your evening planner. Again, it's going to be a nice one, down to 68 at 9 o'clock tonight. Walla Walla, nice and clear, beautiful, 65 by 9 tonight. And in Yakima, down to 66. That should be a moon. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at our travel forecast. If you're heading out of town, it's going to be nice in Seattle area. Temperatures very mild there. Much warmer, though, if you're heading into Portland with temperatures 90 on Friday and then cooling down just like here on Sunday. And if you're moving, going up to the Spokane area this weekend, again, look for those warm temperatures Saturday, a little bit overcast on Sunday. So nice looking forecast for travel, and it is going to be a nice warm weekend here. I'll get to more and your first alert full forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. Portland Fire and Rescue says someone stole their boat and took it from the Willamette down the Columbia River towards the Pacific this morning. One man told the Portland Reporter he saw the stolen boat on the news, then went outside and saw that very boat on the water.
So I just got up and looked out my front window. My wife said, "There's a boat stuck out here on the sandbar. It's got blue lights flashing." So I looked out and I just got my binoculars, and sure enough, it was the stolen boat. So called it in. There's a dolphin. It was called the dolphin. It's a river marker, and it was 100 yards from him. So he obviously didn't know the river, or he wouldn't have run aground.
Portland Fire and Rescue says the Coast Guard tracked down the boat on the Washington side of the Columbia, about 30 miles from where it was taken. They managed to take custody of both the boat and one person on board. Officials say the boat had significant damage, but they also said it is already back in service tonight. Making national headlines tonight, the special counsel in charge of investigating Hunter Biden filed felony gun charges against him that could result in 25 years behind bars if he's convicted. The indictment accuses Biden of lying when he purchased a gun and of having a gun in the first place, which is not allowed when you're a drug user. Back in July, Hunter was ready to plead guilty to tax crimes to avoid prosecution on the gun charges, but a judge rejected that proposed deal.
Obviously, the judge didn't like the plea deal, and that happens sometimes. The judge just doesn't think that the punishment is harsh enough based on what the charges are. Looking at the new indictment, though, they look like ticky-tack charges. They're not something that the federal government typically brings.
Now, not only is it fairly unusual for drug users to be charged with illegal gun possession, unless it's part of a list of other crimes, last month, a federal appeals court overturned a different case, saying that the government shouldn't ban someone from having guns if their only crime is illegal drug use. Now, that ruling technically only impacts Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas, but the legal precedent in a federal court could play a factor in other cases, just like the one against Hunter Biden. Meanwhile, former President Trump will not go to trial in Georgia next month, along with 18 other people, all charged with trying to overturn results of the 2020 presidential election. Today, a judge decided to split those cases so that only the two people who wanted a speedy trial will go to court on October 23rd. Everyone else, including former President Trump, will go on trial at a later date, and they could be split into even smaller groups. Some are even fighting to have their cases moved from the Georgia State Court to a federal court. Prosecutors had asked to put all 19 people on trial together because they're all facing the same charges, and each trial, they say, is expected to take months as it is. In business news tonight, oil prices continue to rise. In fact, this is the first time in 10 months, almost a year, that oil has reached $90 a barrel. Drivers are now facing rising fuel costs, even as the summer driving season is winding to a close. Part of this is due to Saudi Arabia and Russia. They surprised the market last week by extending their supply cuts through the end of the year. Flooding in Libya has also disrupted the oil supply there. Higher prices remain meaningful to the overall economy because they are driving inflation. Now, the national average for gasoline has hit $3.85, according to AAA. Washington's average, though, much higher at over $5 a gallon. It's down from a week ago on average, but still higher than we were paying this time a year ago. Tri-Cities drivers are getting a little bit of a break at $4.90 per gallon. Yakima drivers pay about $4.80. Walla Walla drivers, though, paying more than the state average, about $5.09 a gallon. A group of young teenagers has been arrested accused of multiple crime sprees in Spokane County. Investigators say the 13 and 14-year-olds were stealing cameras and cars and Ring doorbell cameras, then posting pictures and video from those crimes on social media. Altogether, the first teens arrested are facing more than 26 felony charges.
They would crash one car in and absolutely destroy somebody's property and then jump in another stolen car and then leave again. This was surely going out and committing acts of almost terror on the community, from the way they're driving, the way the recklessness of it was just put everybody at danger.
Now, police say they believe other teens are committing similar crimes, and they say many of the parents that they've interviewed so far had no idea what their children were up to. Police credit Spokane County's Kia Hyundai Auto Theft Task Force for giving them the opportunity to work together on this investigation. Well, the truth is out there, and NASA has assigned someone to look for it. NASA just released the results of a year-long $100,000 study into unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAP. You probably know them better as UFOs. NASA says they're going to need new scientific techniques and new equipment to really study these UAPs. For this report, investigators relied on unclassified data without delving into any top-secret files. And while the NASA administrator says he personally believes there may be life out there, this report didn't find any evidence that aliens are visiting Earth.
The NASA independent study team did not find any evidence that UAP have an extraterrestrial origin. But we don't know what these UAP are.
NASA has appointed a director for UFO research, but officials say the panel of investigators in this year-long study faced so much harassment and even threats that they are not identifying the new researcher. Officials say they want to lower the stigma around UFO research and focus on science instead of sensationalism. Well, she took the silver screen by storm this summer. Now the impact of the Barbie movie's popularity is being felt in the toy aisle. Also, we're getting into a gorgeous night around our region, but expect a warm up through this weekend before we see a big change. Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert forecast. And going green, an expo underway tonight with a focus on two wheels and electricity. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff at $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Stan, where's Alice? She's supposed to stay with us.
Oh, shoot. Where could she?
Hey, everybody. I'm Alice. I'm new here. The new zipline ride looks so fun. You go back and forth. Awesome.
And we've lost control of the Alice situation.
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride. And it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
I mean, she's a natural spokosaur who isn't tempted to eat anyone, you know, because she's an herbivore.
Did you know Astria Health has a board-certified plastic surgeon offering cosmetic and reconstructive procedures? If you're struggling with your appearance or want to repair damage, Astria offers several treatments and procedures, including surgical options. Dr. Bronson offers breast procedures, abdominoplasty, liposuction, facelifts, and more. Ask your primary care provider for a referral to Dr. Bronson. Astria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Injured on the road or on the job? Visit FromBackAutumn.com. Gather vital information on your type of injury claim. Learn more about our Bulldog Tough attorneys. Chat live about your needs with one of our representatives. Even schedule a free consultation. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All from the comfort and convenience of your home. FromBackAutumn.com. Motivators are standing by. Brumback and Autumn. Bulldog Tough.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Demands at home, responsibilities to get back to work. It's tough. We get it. So tomorrow on GMA, hear from some real working moms and experts on how to re-enter the workforce in a new and flexible way. Take care of them and take care of you. Tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
We're Washington Broadband, Yakima's original internet company, with over 250 square miles of fixed wireless, 60 miles of cable, 20 miles of fiber to the home. We are serious internet. Throughout the year, our crews are building fiber and cable to homes and businesses in the upper Yakima Valley. We've never raised our prices in 28 years. With 7-day-a-week support, we're also a phone company. Go to WABroadband.com to find us. We're Yakima's hometown source to the world.
Welcome back. The Tri-Cities first e-bike expo is happening right now at Vista Field in Kennewick. And Apple Valley News Now's Anna Trejo says this is a family-friendly event that's a great opportunity to get exposed to the e-bike lifestyle.
The e-bike expo offers a chance to compare some of the bike shops in our community. People can shop, experience, and learn about the regulations from experts. The Port of Kennewick is partnering up with several organizations to bring the community together for this fun event.
Traffic Sergeant Matt Newton of Kennewick Police Department will be here to speak on that. We do have 4 guest speakers today, and they'll be talking about safety and educating people about the rules of e-bikes.
Attendees are highly encouraged to demo the e-bikes or bring their own. Minors are also welcome to ride as long as an adult is present. You can also register your e-bike for free to the Stolen Bike Recovery System.
So you just have to bring a valid ID and your own helmet, and you'll sign a waiver at our check-in station, and then you'll be able to go to any one of the bike shops that are bringing e-bikes.
Kids will also get a chance to get a free helmet. And if people work up an appetite after a ride.
Also food trucks. We have local food trucks such as Tumbleweeds, Rollin' Ice Cream, Doggy Style Gourmet, and Kettle Corn Factory.
The Benton Franklin Health District will also be sponsoring a traffic garden to help young riders learn bike safety with riding tips and kids-safe practice route. And in case you were wondering if e-bikes are affordable,
Washington State Department of Transportation just issued a letter saying that Washington State is going to issue rebates for e-bikes, so based off your income. So you do get a discount for e-bikes, and I think that's part of the initiative for going green in Washington State.
Benton Franklin Transit will have a bus on display with their new improved bike racks. They will demonstrate the proper way to rack your bike on a bus and how to properly take it off the rack. Ana Trejo, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, another beautiful summer day outside. Look out on our Dust Devil Geisa sky cam tonight. Clear skies. It's nice. 85 degrees. Humidity at 30%. Our winds are light at 9 miles per hour. Our sunset at 7:10. It's been just gorgeous weather. I'm not going to complain about this last little bit of summer. Soak it in because things are going to change next week. Temperatures elsewhere around the area. Right now it's 83 in Walla Walla, 84 in Pendleton, still a warm 86 in Hermiston, 83 in Yakima, 79 in Ellensburg. Let's talk about those gusty winds. We've been seeing them all week long, especially in the Ellensburg and Yakima area on the east slopes of the Cascades and even the gorge, but that has changed, and that's going to be nice going through the weekend, not having those strong gusty winds. A little breezy down the Hanford Reach. I know a lot of folks are out fishing right now, so it might be a little windy out there on the river, but elsewhere should be pretty nice throughout the day, and even moving through the weekend here Saturday morning. Nice light winds again, a little breezy out on the Hanford Reach and the Columbia River, but really nice conditions and nice light winds. Ridge of high pressure again, that's what's dominating our weather pattern, and that will continue. Now we'll start to see a cold front start to slide in through the area. Think Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and then those temperatures are really going to start to drop as that cold front moves through the area. But overall, it's going to be nice and clear, just like we see here this evening. We've got our next 24-hour temperature trend. Again, we cool down nicely overnight, and then you'll see those temperatures climb up by the middle of the day, hitting close to 90 degrees in the Yakima area. Tri-Cities, Columbia Basin, a little bit slower cool down, but still nice overnight, and then those temperatures climbing up close to 90 degrees by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Clear and cool tonight. Again, stargazing, that's a good choice. Temperatures around the region, 50 degrees in Sunnyside tonight. Ellensburg, 48. We'll see 53 in Yakima, 50 in Toppenish. Clear and cool again in the Columbia Basin as well. We'll have temperatures here in the low to mid 50s and even those 40s there in Connell and Moses Lake. And moving towards the foothills of the Blues, 50s there. Pendleton, the cool spot at 48. So pretty nice weather there. Let's take a look at our daytime highs tomorrow. Again, scooching really close to 90 degrees in the Columbia Basin, hitting 90 in Hermiston, 88 in Yakima. Again, nice and warm throughout the day tomorrow, so enjoy that. Let's plan your day tomorrow in the 3 cities. Again, you get out the door in the 50s, you're up in the Low 80s and 70s by the midday, and look at those temperatures close to 90 in the afternoon. Again, countdown to holidays. I like to bring this up. We have 8 days until fall. That means 7 days of summer left. 47 days now till Halloween, 70 days to Turkey Day, and 102 days until Christmas. Here's your weekend forecast. Again, look at that weather. It's going to be beautiful, especially on Saturday. Clouds starting to come in, and we'll see that cooler temperature trend beginning on Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures are nice in the Tri-Cities again. Pretty hot there on Saturday at 92, 88 by Sunday. And in Walla Walla, nice clear skies, a little overcast beginning on Sunday with temperatures cooling down. So great looking forecast. Again, it's the final weekend of summer. We'll get to your 7-day planning forecast when we come right back.
Carl's Jr.'s new Big Char Chili Burger is big on charbroiled flavor, big on smoky sweet heat with a whole charred Anaheim chili, and big on savings with the Big Char Chili Combo for just $7.99.
When you or your loved one has been seriously injured, you want the best law firm on your side. Abeta Nelson Injury Law is the most highly awarded and experienced personal injury firm in Central Washington. Our office has secured the most million-dollar car crash recoveries in Central Washington. You can trust us to have your back. The time for bringing your claim is limited, so don't wait. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Prosser Memorial Health has received a 5-star rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Prosser Memorial Health is one of just 483 hospitals nationwide to receive their highest rating, and the only critical access hospital in the state of Washington. For more than 75 years, Prosser Memorial Health has provided high-quality and compassionate care to our communities served. It's our privilege, and we look forward to bringing you a new hospital in 2025. This is how we care.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. Plus, receive $1,000 off your new siding project for new construction as well as remodels. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Carl's Jr.'s new Big Char Chili Burger is big on charbroiled flavor, big on smoky sweet heat with a whole charred Anaheim chili, and big on savings with the Big Char Chili Combo for just $7.99.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Washington State has barely kicked off the college football season, and already the Cougs have a target on their backs. Wazoo is ranked number 23, which is the first time the school has had a ranking since 2019. Head coach Jake Dickert says he's not a fan of ranking teams this early in the season.
It is cool. It means a lot in recruiting. It shows the hard work that our guys have put in the dark, and to get recognized for that, I do think is important. Okay, but doesn't mean anything. I want to be ranked at the end.
Our preparation has to stay the same. Our work ethic has to stay the same. And our will to compete has to stay the same. If we let one ranking go to our head, we'll end up being not ranked anymore.
The Cougs face the Northern Colorado Bears at 2 on Saturday afternoon in Pullman. Sales of Barbie dolls are skyrocketing after the release of the Barbie movie. In June, Mattel released a new collection of Barbie toys. The company also released a toy replica of Barbie's 3-story dream house. Now, according to data market research firm Circana, Barbie toy sales increased 25% for the combined months of July and August compared to the same 2-month period a year ago. You're watching Apple Valley News Now. We're back with the final check of your forecast next.
Spicy chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji, and wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Rock and roll's most wanted man, Stephen Pearcy, the voice of Rat, live. Stephen Pearcy. With special guest Steven Adler of Guns N' Roses. Friday, November 10th, Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster or Legends Gift Shop. Stephen Pearcy, live.
Give yourself that new car feeling with a detail from ProClean Auto Detail Systems. Details start at just $125 and we'll make your car look and feel like new. Gift certificates are available. Forget the rest and come to the best. ProClean Auto Detail Systems.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups? Scheduled. Work? Bust. Treat dispenser? Treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One. 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One. Gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back. We're taking a final look at your first alert forecast. It's just been gorgeous out there, Stacey.
That's right. And I think you're going to like the looks of this 7-day forecast. Again, Yakima, beautiful weather. Again, the warm up this weekend and the much cooler weather heading into next week. Potentially looking at some showers. More than likely could see some showers in the central portion of the Cascades. Tri-Cities, again, beautiful last weekend of summer. Soak it in, and then look at those cool temperatures down to 72 on Wednesday. And in Walla Walla, same thing. Beautiful weekend with temperatures in the upper 80s, low 90s. Clouds come in. And again, they're showing a slight chance of rain on Tuesday, Wednesday. So we'll probably have a pretty substantial change as that cold front moves in. And yeah, we're starting to get that system coming down from Canada, Alyssa. That means colder weather is on the way.
Colder weather, hopefully not so much wildfire smoke, though.
Yeah, true.
Definitely don't need that. Thanks, Stacey. And thank you so much for watching. You can always find the latest on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. And we're back tonight at 11.